plight of Maui's reefs. 20 years ago, our reefs used to look a lot healthier than they do now. You know, we used to see so much more fish. Now, Roy Roundup, what is Roy Roundup? How many of you heard of Roy Roundup? Wow, that's pretty good. Okay, you didn't hear of Roy Roundup? Roy Roundup basically started as a backyard spearfishing tournament to raise funds for two of Maui's divers who were going to go up to the mainland to compete in a national spearfishing competition. Traditionally, funds for these members, spearfishermen, are raised through fishing, spearfishing tournaments. On Oahu, I don't want to get into how they do theirs, but basically they run just a regular spearfishing tournament, and the funds there help the divers to go and compete. Well, here on Maui, when I say we, it's generally the spearfishing community, don't approve of any kind of adult spearfishing competition because of the plight of Maui's reefs. Why is Maui's reef so much different than the other reefs on the other islands? If we look at someplace at the Kona coast, you all been to Kona, right, snorkel? Look at the vastness of that coastline, just that one coastline. You know, let's not even talk about the rugged terrain of the rest of the island that's pretty much inaccessible. But just the Kona coast is so vast with relatively few people because they're all spread apart. Oahu has a lot of fringing reef. You can swim literally 1 mile out to sea and still be in about 40 or 50 feet of water in most places. That fringing reef is Oahu's saving grace. So people think, oh, Oahu doesn't have fish because it has 1 million people on that island with so many fishermen. They have lay nets and whatever else over there. But you know what? I've been diving on Oahu this past couple of years, and I can honestly say I think Oahu has more fish than Maui. Because Maui's reefs are small. It cannot handle any kind of fishing pressure. Look at the runoff, what it did to North Kihei. You know, you guys, the coral out here, there was a nice coral reef right outside the fish pond. You get out there and you know where the canoe guys go to watch the turtles? Is it still there? Or is it buried in mud? Okay. Our reefs are very small, so that any kind of impact has an exponential detrimental effect. Okay. So we didn't want to create any kind of spearfishing tournament that's going to harm the reef. So we said, okay, well, let's do invasive species only. Roi, ta'ape, to'au. Now, ta'ape and to'au cannot really be managed by spear. It's more of a hook and line and net fishing method to really harvest them in good numbers. Roi, however, is the one fish that only spearing is most effective. You can catch it on hook and line, but it's ineffective. You can't catch them using a net. Generally, if you were scuba diving and you had a specific net to catch a specific fish in a specific hole, it's, you know, you can do it, but again, it takes so much time and effort to catch just 1 or 2 fish. So by spearing, that is the main method the roi is harvested. Okay. So my friend who recently passed away, Sean Stodell, was the original diver to come up with this concept, okay, of invasive species only. We didn't know it was going to catch on.